Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode. I'm your host, Lili Fifield, and you're watching Somos Uno. Today's special guests are here to help us get informed and inspired in the hopes of putting us one step closer to that American dream. After meeting with them, we hope to introduce you to the great people that make up our diverse communities and city. Today, we're educating ourselves on the incredible organization Acqua For Life with the help of friends to the show, Quinn and Jesus Estrada. Also, we have Jessie Medina, founder of Latinas, to empower Latinas worldwide. And lastly, we're talking about the American dream of home ownership with realtors Valenzuela and Issac Cardona of Big Block Realty. This is Somos Uno. In 2010, the United Nations declared the right to clean water and sanitation a basic human right. The next year, Armani took action and created the Acqua For Life program in an effort to promote access to safe drinking water. With hundreds of children dying each day because of water-related diseases, the Acqua For Life campaign continues strong. Now entering its 10th year, to tell us all about it, we have friends of the show, celebrity makeup artist Quinn and Jesus Estrada. Hi, guys. Thank you for coming back.
Hey, we're delighted.
So good to see you. And I'm so excited to hear of this campaign, this program that's now been so long, and I'm barely learning about it. So I'm glad that we're going to share a little bit more.
Yeah, I think it's a really important initiative. I think that, both of us have been involved with UNICEF now for a number of years because of Carol.
Yeah, the president of Carol.
The president of UNICEF is, very good friends with the president of L'Oreal. So we've done a lot of different work, and hearing about what they do, and of course working with Armani all these years, and what Acqua For Life does. Sometimes when you see the videos, it's just so heartbreaking to think what we take for granted.
Yes.
Clean water, and how that affects. So with every bottle purchase, basically, it's giving a clean bottle of water, or clean water, actually, to one child for a year.
That's crazy, with just one bottle.
With one bottle. So it's not just this Acqua, it's all the Acqua.
Okay, so there's different type of perfumes, or is it a cologne?
It's there's the Acqua for women too. So I guess that's more the perfume. The cologne, Acqua, the original Acqua is the best-selling men's fragrance in the world.
I heard. I did some research, and I couldn't believe it. But it is one of those fragrances that you recognize. Maybe you don't know the name, but you smell it, and you're like, oh, I know that smell. It's a popular smell. And I just sprayed this one around like crazy before we started because it smells so good, and I just wanted to have it here. It's a long-lasting smell, too. It's still...
I think it's one of those. It's the original Acqua. Actually, I mean, over the years, like different magazines have done articles. Like it's one of those. It's like the boyfriend fragrance. Like everybody
it's
has
become like
a
the
story,
staple fragrance.
Like I remember my boyfriend wore that, or my husband, or whatever. It has a memory because fragrance is such a sensory.
It really is. I have a bad memory, but when I smell something, it really helps me to remember. So I'm a big fan of that also.
I should do that.
Yeah, and I think it's important too, like educating the youth that. They're all buying these fragrances for the girls, even for their boyfriends and stuff. And I think providing, such an amazing story. If you buy the fragrance, you provide water for the kids. And March is a huge month for Acqua For Life.
So for an entire year, I was doing some research. I saw that, the image for the female Acqua line of this. She actually went out, the model. She actually went out. And visited all these different countries.
They go on these missions, these trips, right? It's quite remarkable, actually, when you watch it. And they what I love about it is that to inspire our sales force, they play the videos, and then the UNICEF team comes. And it's actually, to me, I think it's the most amazing part of our sales meeting, like this week-long listening to numbers or something.
It's just more than just a perfume.
Well, it's inspiring, and people can, a lot of people can relate. And most of 100% of the proceeds go to most kids in Haiti.
Wow.
So I think it's awesome because, we always take things for granted, and we don't realize that we can make a difference with just purchasing one fragrance, because it's going to provide water for a year, like Tim mentioned.
Even in our neighbor country, Mexico or most Latin America, where, here you will still be safe drinking tap water most of the time. And that's not an option in Mexico, just across the border, 15 minutes from here. You know, that's not an option to a lot of countries. I saw, you know, with this model, you said, Barbara, that went out to those countries. I think it's beautiful. You guys don't just do this and put it out there. You guys actually go and take part in this and
and live it and
people.
Understand how it impacts. I mean, the first time I got involved with the program, it was extraordinary to me to think that like what everybody carries around their bottle of water.
Yeah.
I love now that this movement's happening. We have the more recyclable waters,
yeah,
right? Or whatever.
Everyone's into it.
So it's not all the plastic. But I mean, there's pretty much nowhere you could go in this country and not just take water out the tap.
Exactly.
You know, like, or if you go to a restaurant, it's not going to kill you.
Yeah.
But that's not the case in so many parts of the world in developing countries, where the simple idea of just having your own water pump in your village so that you can have clean water. You see those images of women walking miles just to carry clean water for their children.
Yeah, and the unfortunate part is also some countries, even if they do have bottled water, that might not be the safest option either because of the filtration process that they use. So it's just beautiful that you guys are able to do this and that it's an entire year out of one bottle. That really just shows you, compared to something that we might take for granted, what that can do for an entire year for someone. And just looking at the statistics that hundreds of children die every day because of water-related diseases. I didn't know that. I'm just learning from, looking at the campaign that you guys did.
Yeah, it's really, so the 10th year actually marks $5 million.
Wow, okay.
That will have been raised, which, of course, I'm so bad with numbers. I can't remember what that translates into how many children and how many years of water.
Okay.
Over the years as we played through the system, and of course, as technology changes, it used to be that a dollar would provide clean drinking water for a month. Yeah. So now, the fact that it's a year, the importance has taken on a whole new level,
That's beautiful. I know that you guys are also doing other things to help the community. Not just this, you guys are helping worldwide, but what else do you guys have coming up?
Oh, we do lots of stuff.
Well, in May, it's Nurses Appreciation Day, and Tim, being a cancer survivor, he really likes to give back, and I did it 5 years ago. Was the first time I went to it for my first time where
What is Nurses Appreciation Day?
So it's basically
this
just...
year,
or month?
Well, it happens in May. I think this year it falls in May.
Okay.
It's in the week of May 1st through 10th or something like this. But it's it's a nationwide, it might be worldwide by now. But what I feel is important is that we take for granted again, if you get sick and you go to your doctor, everybody talks about the doctor, but it's really the nurses who are in your face 24 hours a day.
They do all the work and the doctor comes in.
They're great, but the nurses interact with you.
Well, they're the ones that kind of are there for you and taking care of you and give you life.
Yeah.
The doctor comes in and
and they work the 12-hour, 14-hour shifts.
I don't know how they do it.
It's so crazy, and after my experience with being in the hospital for so long and dealing with cancer, the nurses are who became my little superheroes. So I and we've kind of inspired other members of our team across the country to do the same. So it's I feel it's important, as we've talked before, it's always what do you do to give back and what you can do in your own community, So who can you thank, who can you help? And sometimes it's really great, because now this will be it'll be my 10th year of doing the nurses too. It's grown to this much bigger proportion. I have volunteers come want to volunteer and do their thing.
Well, it's inspiring too when you hear their stories, their point of view. We forget their point of view of why they have that job, why they decided to pick that field to help people. So we give back by, we bring this on board, the Acqua di Gio, so they learn about it, and we also do their makeup.
Wow.
So the fact that they get their makeup done, they're nurses, they're not wearing lipstick every day, they're not trying to be glammed up, but just to give them that, that feeling of feeling beautiful through beauty, it's amazing.
Yeah. No, that's really beautiful, guys. I know that you guys are always up to so much. You guys are welcome whenever you want to come share some of that information. Just with this, I really learned a lot just looking into the Acqua For Life program. I did, and I think it's beautiful that you guys are able to do it not only through this product, but so many others in the line. Thank you once again for being here today.
Thank you for having
me. So good to see you. Well, what an inspiring and incredible campaign from Armani. Be sure to visit their website to see how you can help those in need. Stay with us right after the break. We'll be talking with Jessie Medina and her for-purpose female empowerment movement. You're watching Somos Uno.
It's important important to us is that we attract the right people that are going to make us better once they get here. The home buying experience is on time, every time, and we never fail our clients. We help develop originators to become more relevant, more competitive, and more impactful for their clients out over the future.
We had one goal in mind: create the very best mortgage company in the nation while maintaining our core values and our commitment to serving others.
Synergy One has emerged as the lender of choice for top producing loan officers across the country. If you're interested in taking your business to the next level, please contact us today.
We expect to bring great things to the consumers across the country as they evolve in the mortgage process with us.
Joining me now is an incredible organization that has created an impact on the Latina community. Their mission is to inspire, connect, and equip Latinas worldwide. They host live events where women can come together, meet other inspiring women, and learn on topics like business, mindset, self-care, social media, and more. Joining us now is the founder of Femme Latinas, Jessie Medina. Welcome to the show, Jessie. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
This sounds really cool. You know, it sounds like something I would like to be a part of, but first tell us a little bit about it. How'd you think of this idea? How'd you come up with this concept?
So I have to give credit to my mom too.
Okay.
She co-founded it with me, and basically we were talking about the need for us to have a community and meet people as adults and other women and be inspired. And so she said something. She said, if I knew then what I know now, and she was talking about her life and how different it would be. And I was like, well, why don't we create something? And I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah, I'm like, why don't we create a community like that for women of today, you know, and the needs that we have today. Entrepreneurs, moms, you know, all these women that want to connect, but they're not in school anymore. They're not maybe working 9 to 5s where they can, you know, get friends there.
Yeah.
So that's how it came about.
And it's hard. It's hard once, you know, you get busy with everything that's going on in your life to have a set time. So how does it work when you become part of this organization?
So basically, there are different ways that you can get involved. We have women that come to our live events, and we try to make the events super fun. So I found myself, when I moved to San Diego, it was so hard for me to meet new people, and then I would go to these business networking events, and it was even harder. You know, it was really hard to connect. You swap cards, and then what, right?
Exactly.
And so we try to create an event where you can connect, have real conversations, you can interact with other women, you can hear from other women, and you can walk away with new knowledge, new tools, and we make them super experiential and hands-on.
So how long has this organization, you know, been a part of the community now? How long have you been doing this? Did you start small and now it's been big, or how did it work?
Yeah, so we started in San Diego. It's been around for about 1.5 years, so it's pretty new.
Okay.
But it grew so fast. And what we heard from women is like, we didn't have this. We're looking for something like this. And so they loved it so much that our community has been the catalyst behind the movement. And it started as an online movement, and now we do live events. We have an online community too that you can join.
So it's like a forum where people could go just kind of, you know, find a friend, but online, not necessarily in person, and now it's become these big live events?
Yeah, so it started Instagram. The Instagram community loved it, and now we do live events where you can meet the women. You can meet women that maybe you wouldn't meet otherwise. You know, the speakers that we bring on, we've had women walk away with a new business partner, a new bestie. And
so you guys bring speakers. What kind of speakers are they?
Oh yeah, we bring women that are doing big things, change makers. They can share their experience. They can share their stories of how they broke the glass ceilings, how they made it in corporate America, or how they started a business and now it's thriving. So that's how we equip women, by giving them those resources. And we always make sure to give them tools that they can walk away with as well, so that they're not just sitting there just listening to information.
Okay, so you say you have these events, and you recently started a membership?
So we have an online membership. We have a lot of women that are like, I want to be part of it. How do I join? I'm not in San Diego or in LA or in Tijuana. We do events everywhere, but they want to be part of it all the time. And so we created an online community where they can, talk to each other, make new friends, make connections. Like say someone is in Houston, they're like, okay, who's in Houston in the group? And then they can connect, and create these little silos everywhere.
So you have people from other states. I thought this was all local.
It started in San Diego, but our mission is globally.
Expanded.
We have women in Turkey. We have women in South America, Argentina, Colombia. We have women in Mexico. We just did an event in Tijuana, and we're doing one in Mexico City this year too. We're having one in LA in May. So, we're all over the place, and that's a goal.
So you guys started here locally. So if you guys have large groups of people that are part of your organization in their cities, you might come to them.
Yes, we'll come to them, and also we are always looking for ambassadors in different cities. So if you really love what we're doing and you want to lead that group in your city, then you can do that. You can contact us. There's an application process. We train you and teach you how we do our events, and then you can lead that up in your town.
So is there meetings besides these events, or what would those ambassadors do in their city?
Yeah, so they would do what we did in San Diego, which is we had monthly workshops to kind of meet women locally and connect and see who wants to get involved.
And if someone's watching, they want to go to it, is it only in San Diego? You said you do Tijuana also?
Yeah, no, we do them all over the place. So basically our next one is in LA.
Okay.
Yeah, so we started in San Diego and now we're expanding. That's a word for the year, and we're honestly growing so fast.
So you said the next one's coming up in LA, and these are the monthly events that you're doing?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So if someone's here locally, is there somewhere that you guys all meet up?
Yeah, so we have different locations where we meet up. We actually partner up with the community, and so if anyone wants to host an event for us, we look for really cool venues, creative spaces. We don't want the typical hotel. We want really cute, artistic things that are gonna attract millennials, where we're gonna feel comfortable and really creative.
That's really cool. I hadn't heard of anything like that. You hear of sororities, or you hear of maybe like a government program, you know, but I feel like there's never really anything in between.
No.
You just took action and did this all on your own in a year and a half already.
Yes. And to be honest, it was a little bit selfish in a way, because it was something that I needed myself too. So it was to kind of cover that need, and I was like, if I need it, other women I'm sure need it too.
So have you made friends now from this year and a half? You have friends all over the place?
All my friends in San Diego are from that, because of it, because of Femme Latinas. And like I said, we have women that now are partners. We have businesses that work with us, and now they're like, I'm getting calls from all over the place because they saw me at a Femme Latinas event, or speakers that spoke with us first, and now they're speaking all over the place because they came to our event.
So you're not necessarily only reaching out to people that are looking for friends, but also to businesses.
Yes.
If they want the community, the Latino community, to attend their businesses or events or whatever they have, they can also work with you.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yes, they can sponsor, they can offer a place, or they can even just present something. If you're really good at a business thing or social media or something, you can teach our community, as long as it adds value to our community and it elevates the voices of the women that come to us. That's what we're looking for.
Seems like there's so much going on in the group. That's really cool. I want to be part of it now.
Do it.
So they're watching. Can they go online? How can they join?
Yeah, they can go to femmelatinas.com. And they can actually get on the waitlist. We have a waitlist right now for our community, but they can always join our Facebook group as well. They can follow us on social media, and they can definitely attend our events and see if they like it.
Wow, I think they will. I think I would. Thank you so much for being here today, Jessie.
No, thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, what a wonderful organization. I cannot wait to experience one of their live events. It's time to keep that wisdom going, though. Don't go anywhere. Right after the break, we do have real estate agents Ivan Valenzuela and Issac Cardona to discuss home ownership. You're watching Somos Uno.
What's important to us is that we attract the right people that are going to make us better once they get here. The home buying experience is on time, every time, and we never fail our clients. We help develop originators to become more relevant, more competitive, and more impactful for their clients out over the future.
We had one goal in mind: create the very best mortgage company in the nation while maintaining our core values and our commitment to serving others.
Synergy One has emerged as the lender of choice for top producing loan officers across the country. If you're interested in taking your business to the next level, please contact us today.
We expect to bring great things to the consumers across the country as they evolve in the mortgage process with us.
Now our next guest is dedicated and passionate realtor with a background in hospitality and a supernatural talent for sales and negotiations. His experience, integrity, and skill set allow him to maximize the service that he provides for his clients, from identifying the perfect home to negotiating the best deal. Joining us now to tell us how he can help you achieve the American dream of home ownership, we have Iván Valenzuela and his guest, Issac Cardona. Hola, Iván, muchas gracias por estar aquí hoy.
Hola, muchas gracias por entretenernos. Sí,
por supuesto, trajiste un invitado. Cuéntame un poquito de ti y luego, por favor, introdúcenos a tu invitado que trajiste hoy.
Muy bien. Sí, mi nombre es Iván Valenzuela, soy agente aquí en San Diego. Hago todo desde ayudar primer compradores, ayudar gente a vender su propiedad por el precio más alto y también hago ayudar a gente a invertir en bien raíces.
¿Y cómo te metiste en esta industria? ¿Qué te inspiró para meterte en este
pues antes trabajé en restaurantes como en administración. Y me gusta mucho conectar con gente. Y esa fue mi pasión, ¿no? Más las conexiones. Y luego, muy anteriormente en mi vida también trabajé en ventas. Y tuve mucho éxito pronto.
Y esa es una mezcla de los dos, sería, ¿no? Tienes ese contacto con gente, sigues haciendo las ventas. Y la verdad yo digo que cuando alguien es bueno en ventas es algo que ya traes. Ya lo traes desde hace tiempo, porque yo sé que yo no soy buena en ventas, pero es algo que le viene natural a la gente, me imagino, igual a ti. Y trajiste un invitado contigo, cuéntanos poquito.
Claro, es Issac. Trabajamos por Big Block Realty, la compañía aquí en San Diego. Tenemos 3 locales. Issac es agente, inversionista, un poco de todo. Y
Issac,
bien exitoso.
¿Cómo te metiste tú en la industria? ¿Cómo se conocieron? ¿Cómo pasó todo esto? A ver, cuéntanos.
Yo me metí a vender bienes y raíces cuando me iba a salir del Navy. Yo me creé en Texas, me gradué de la high school y me metí al Navy y me trajo para San Diego. Y cuando ya hacía terminar mi contrato, dije, wow, ¿qué tengo que hacer para quedarme aquí en Paraíso?
Exactamente, como mucha gente viene aquí, militares, y buscan casa, ¿no?
Sí, yo dije, ok, me voy a meter en real estate, porque hay personas que son bien agresivas, hacen mucho dinero, y yo quería hacer un futuro para mí y darles a mi familia, porque yo fui el primero que se graduó de la high school en toda mi familia. Mi
¡Qué
papá,
logro! La verdad, felicidades.
Gracias.
Que este es un gran logro siendo latino. Sabemos que es muy difícil y felicidades por hacer eso.
Sí, gracias. Sí, luego haré mi diploma, tengo mi bachelor's en business management. Y
entonces tú le seguiste. No fue suficiente ahí le seguiste hasta más. Y llegaste aquí y la verdad es San Diego, como ustedes saben, mucha gente como tú viene de otros lugares, no necesariamente de los Estados Unidos, pero sino vienen de Latinoamérica, están buscando casa. ¿Qué tipo de problemas se enfrenta la gente llegando aquí buscando casa como un latino?
Pues la verdad, el problema que me encuentro más es que la gente no tiene el conocimiento, pues más que no saben lo que se requiere para comprar una casa, ¿no? Mucha gente tiene la habilidad de comprar y no lo saben.
Y también me están contando, no nada más hacen eso, pero como latinos a veces nos metemos en contratos que no le entendemos mucho y hay posibilidad de que estés tú ahorita pagando una casa que ya no puedes pagar. También me dicen ustedes, tienen forma de ayudarlos si están en esa posición, ¿no?
Sí, el equipo, nosotros somos un equipo de agentes e inversionistas aquí en San Diego y es muy común, ¿verdad?, que la gente latina que no sabe mucho los derechos, así como acabas de decir que no saben el contrato porque nomás es en inglés y ellos nomás firman porque dicen, yo quiero la casa.
Pues todo el mundo, ¿no?
Quiero vivir el dream de los Estados Unidos.
El sueño americano,
A veces ha pasado que, como dices, no pueden, pierden el trabajo, pasa algo drástico en los ingresos o en lo que hacen de dinero y pierden la casa. Y nosotros nos hemos dado cuenta que hay mucha gente latina que no saben que todavía tienen opciones ¿verdad? Ellos dicen, oh, el banco me mandó una letra que van a vender la casa y que me van a hacer foreclose.
Y tú piensas que ya perdiste todo lo que le metiste a la casa, ¿no?
Ajá.
Entonces, ¿qué pueden hacer en estas situaciones?
Sí, nosotros somos un equipo que le ayudamos a esas personas. Les podemos ayudar en dos opciones. Nosotros les podemos dar una oferta en efectivo para comprar la casa y cerrar en 10 días sin ningún costo, sin closing costs, sin commissions, sin agente, así directamente del dueño al dueño, y se ahorran dinero y pueden salir con equity que ellos ya tienen en la casa para
No tienen
rentar.
que perder todo.
Exactamente, ajá.
Y porque alguna gente hasta sale debiendo, ¿no?
Ajá.
Entonces, ustedes pueden venir. Dijo él, tú eres un inversionista, ¿no?
Ajá.
Entonces, tú vienes de ese lado.
Sí.
Entonces, pueden venir, tú le puedes ayudar a la persona a no perder la casa, pero también me dices que tú a lo mejor después de que compras esa casa, también ustedes se dedican a otras cosas, ¿no?
Sí.
También a veces compran propiedades que ayudan, tienen un poquito de ayuda, ¿no?
Ajá.
O necesitan un poquito de ayuda. ¿Y cómo hacen eso?
Sí, también, como estaba diciendo Ivan, también yo vendí una casa en Borrego Springs en noviembre del año pasado y el comprador, yo era el inversionista, el comprador, yo le di el 4% de la casa para que él pudiera hacer con el down payment y el closing costs. Así como está diciendo Ivan, que en ciertas situaciones un comprador puede comprar una casa sin nada. Nomás es de hablar con la persona que la está vendiendo, a ver si hay un motivo que le pueden ayudar. Y el equipo, nosotros siempre nos gusta ayudar a la gente, especialmente este señor que estaba comprando la casa, era latino. Nosotros nos siempre gusta ayudar. Nuestra misión es de primero ayudar a las gentes con cualquier razón o por cualquier motivo. Si nosotros les tenemos que comprar la casa para ahorrarles que no pierdan en el crédito, o si ya la estamos vendiendo y necesitan ayuda con down payment, con closing costs, también nosotros tenemos la oportunidad de hacer eso. De todos los lados,
al parecer. Si tienen que vender, les ayudan. Si la están perdiendo, les ayudan. Si cualquier situación que estén, les pueden hablar ustedes.
Sí, claro.
Y me imagino que les ayudan en el proceso y les pueden ayudar en español, ¿no?
Ajá.
Entonces, si la gente los está buscando, ¿cómo se pueden contactar con ustedes?
Pues somos gente muy pública, ¿no? Estamos en Instagram, estamos en YouTube, Facebook.
¿Y cómo los encuentran en las redes sociales?
Nuestro nombre es Iván Valenzuela, Issac Cardona, estamos en Facebook.
Perfecto, ahí les va a salir abajo de la pantalla. Me imagino que mucha gente los va a buscar más con tanta información que la verdad yo aprendo cada vez más. Yo no sabía y es algo increíble pensar que puedes comprar una casa sin tener tus ahorros, que sabemos que es muy difícil de hacer y en estos tiempos todo está muy caro. Entonces, la verdad, gracias por traer esa información, se los agradezco mucho.
Gracias por tenernos.
Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more of Somos Uno. Well, now that we've gotten our daily dose of knowledge, it's time to wrap up this episode of Somos Uno. I do want to thank our amazing guests, Tim Quinn and Jesus Estrada, Jessie Medina, and realtors Iván Valenzuela and Issac Cardona for being here today. For any more content, please head to our website, somosunotv.com, and all of our social media sites. Also, if you can't get enough of Somos Uno, you can always watch and subscribe on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I'm Lili Fifield. Don't forget que no se les olvide, we are one. Somos Uno.